frustrating word to hear or to be used, because it doesn't define what mental health is at all, and it doesn't define like what a person is, and it can be used in such a like negative context. 100%, and it's weird because like I don't think of myself as a crazy person, because when I think of crazy I think of like an actually like fully insane person, but I've definitely felt crazy myself. Like it's inevitable, I find, especially in today's world. Like it's just so fast paced, you can find yourself feeling super crazy. If someone was to be in my shoes, I think that they'd be surprised that as someone who deals with a lot of social anxiety, actually working in a job where I'm talking to people, strangers I've never met every single day, it's something that I can do because I can kind of tuck it away. But when it comes to real life social situations and actually talking to people, like if I'm going to the grocery store, checking out at a bank, if I'm like at a teller, it's a completely different experience. Like I almost become paralyzed. There are many. Some of the daily struggles that I face are sometimes I'm just like, I cannot get out of bed. Sometimes I can't talk to people. I can't even get on the phone. I can't respond to a text. Sometimes just doing everyday tasks like getting up to make food is impossible for me to do, and it's frustrating because like it's something that I need to do. It's something that I want to do, but I can't help it. Sometimes I can't get up. I'm afraid of people thinking badly of me because it's not something that I can change. It's not something that I want. It's not something that I asked for, but it's just something that I have to deal with. And also, I'm really afraid of not living up to my potential because of these struggles. And it's hard to get help for these struggles as well, because how do you explain to someone this is something that I can't change and I want to change, but I don't know how? My hobbies, definitely makeup, anything creative. I'm definitely into music. Anything that I can really let my inside feelings kind of come out in a pretty way. I'm not sure like how funny this is, but like pretty much every single day of my life, I get pulled aside or pulled on the road and people will ask me like, are your eyes real? Like, are those your real eyes? Is that your real eye color? Happens all the time. For my social life, I'd say it really depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I can go out day after day with no problem at all, and sometimes it's exhausting because I want to be able to go out. I've made previous arrangements and I can't get out, like at all. I just can't move. It's hard to explain because I'm someone who really enjoys going out, but then when you see me going out and I seem like I'm having a bunch of fun, I can be dying on the inside. I just want to go home and be alone. I wish that I could just be able to go out and it be no problem. It's frustrating for the days that I have, like for example, I've missed so many birthdays because I couldn't leave my house. And like it's so frustrating because how do you tell someone that you love that you can't come to their birthday because my brain isn't really like feeling it today and I just can't do anything about it. If I could go back in time and like talk to my younger self and tell her the things that would happen and the way that life would change, because I don't know if I'm ever gonna fully be over like anxiety or be able to deal with depression and things like that, but it gets easier to understand different ways and you find coping mechanisms along the way and it does get better. And I wish that I knew that then, because I never thought that I would be able to fight my anxiety. Honestly, when I was younger, I thought that I would never be able to work because of it. I never thought I would be able to work in a social job, but I've been doing it for years now and it's possible. Just a little bit of pushing and just a little bit of trying, even when you're scared, sometimes it's worth it. It really makes me so frustrated when someone says to me like, oh, like, why can't you just do this? Like, why can't you just do something? And I don't have any words to explain why I can't do something. I just can't sometimes. If I had heard that from a stranger and they told me, oh, like, why can't you just do it? That would not be great. But from family, it's like, it's more understanding because I know their background and I know where they come from and maybe I know why they're not so understanding of it. But if a stranger said that to me, I'd be absolutely like destroyed. I would probably say if you've never tried anything creative, when you're having a moment where you feel like you just can't breathe, like there's nothing else that can take your mind off it. I love to listen to music. It really, really helps me when I'm in the middle of like an anxiety attack. It just makes the biggest difference. And if you haven't tried anything creative, highly recommend it. Also, if you haven't tried making music, and even if you're not like super talented or it's not something that you are, you know, the best at, it's still worth a try. Just try anything. Try making music, try making art. It makes a huge difference. It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be releasing.
Thank you for watching this interview. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it with anyone who could benefit from it. Have a beautiful day.